Hello, welcome to Record Time. Record Time is a weekly Akashic experience where we explore simple and mysterious themes through the lens of the Akashic Records. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy to be here with you. Before we dive in, I just wanted to share with you that I have a new Akashic Workshop series coming up starting in October. So if you're watching this in real time or close to real time, you are invited to check this out and see if it's something that you'd like to participate in. But basically, starting on October 4th, every 2 weeks I'll be hosting a workshop, and it's a set of 4, and they're each oriented around a different theme. And you can choose to join all 4 for a discounted rate or to just partake in one that really calls to you. It's up to you. But the 4 themes are the deep self, pleasure, the shadow, and creativity. And in each of these workshops, I'll be sharing Akashic perspective on this theme, on each of the themes. And then we'll move into somatic practices and a guided Akashic Records journey, all oriented around this theme. So they're really rich, deep dives into that topic. And it's a really nice blend of different modalities, and it's a lot of goodness. And they're all online, so you can join from anywhere in the world. So if that calls to you, you can check out my website, minaruchi.com, and it'll be there on the events page. All right, let's dive in and see what the records have to share with us today. As I'm tuning into the records, if it's safe and accessible, you can close your eyes and take this moment to arrive and settle in a little bit more deeply wherever you are. Noticing where you're at, coming back, bringing your full attention to where you are right now. The shape that your body is in, the rhythm of your breath, the quality of your attention. Noticing where you're at and allowing yourself to settle more deeply into the present. So it seems this week we have a lovely kind of inspiration from the new moon in Virgo, which just happened. We're kind of still in the in the orb of it. And the records are inviting us, they're asking us, do you remember the intentions you set at the beginning of the year? And this is kind of a funny, playful question, because it's been, several months since the year began, and it could be that you've forgotten what your intentions were, right? And we spend so much time at the beginning of the year dreaming up our resolutions, our intentions, our theme for the year. And they're inviting us to take a moment right now to just jog your memory. What were those intentions? What was that beautiful word you picked out as your theme or intention for the year, if that's something that you do? So I'll give you a minute now to just time travel back to January or whenever you honored the new year. And just remember, What was that theme? What was that word? What was that intention? And as you're in the process of remembering this word, and perhaps you don't remember it at all, and that's okay too. That's great information, actually, if you can't remember what that intention or theme was. And maybe it'll come to you, sometime later today or the next day or so. But really just being with that, how does that theme or that intention feel to you now, 9 months into the year? Does that still feel relevant? Did life happen and did it fall to the wayside? What is your present moment relationship with this intention? This is something to just feel into, sense into it. Does it still resonate or not? And if it doesn't resonate, the invitation from the records is to take the next day, use the energy of this Virgo new moon to focus and create a new intention. Go inward and see what is your present intention, what is alive for you right now, what is relevant if that initial intention from 9 months ago is no longer relevant. It's okay to let it go. And there's no shame in this either. It's just kind of a playful inquiry. But it's just a reminder to touch in with your intentions if it's been a while since you've thought about them. Notice if they're no longer relevant, allow it to let go and be released, and use this time to contemplate what is relevant right now. And using this time, this beautiful season of Virgo that we're still in, to focus your awareness on your new and alive intentions. And if you think back and you remember your intentions and they still feel relevant, using this time to renew your devotion to that intention. And also noticing if you have remembered your intention this entire time, you've been consistently devoted to it, to honor that and to celebrate that. You've done such a beautiful job tending to that. So wherever you're at, if you've forgotten it or it no longer feels relevant, notice that and recenter, refocus your attention onto what is present, whatever intention is present and alive right now. If you remember your intention and you had forgotten about it, but it's still relevant now, renew your energy and devotion to that intention and decide, get clear on how you're actually going to take practical steps toward it for the remainder of this year, because we still have a whole season left. There's still quite a lot of time. So how are you going to move through the rest of the year in tandem, in devotional service and alignment with this intention that still resonates? And if you've been doing it all along, taking time to celebrate that, to check in with that intention, to offer gratitude to yourself for sticking to it, showing up for it each day. And again, also just renewing that devotion, remembering your excitement and enthusiasm around it, and allowing yourself to melt forward, melt even more deeply into that call of that intention, whatever it might be for you. I'm going to see if there's anything else that the records want to share around this. It just feels like a really lovely kind of near fall reset, rejuvenation, and a focusing. It's like, okay, we have some time left, but we're past the halfway mark of the year, right? We're almost to the equinox. So what are you going to do? How are you going to show up for this last season of the year? Getting so clear, right? Not entering a sense of urgency like, we're running out of time, but recognizing we have a good amount of time left and the majority of the year has passed. So we are in this space where clarity will serve us, where focus and a connection, a devotional connection to our intentions will serve us. So just choosing, come back to a state of your own creative will, your free will, your power to choose. How are you going to show up for this? What is it that you want to devote your attention to? Can you get clear on that? Okay. That's where I'm going to leave you for today. I would love to know if you take a moment to do this little mini contemplation practice. What are your intentions? And if it's shifted, if you remembered your old one and now you're changing it to a new one, I'd love to know what it was and what it is now. And if you're just deepening into the same intention, what is that intention? I'd love to know. Feel free to share it either in a comment or you can send me a message. I'd love to hear where you're at and what it is that you're getting clear on and focusing your devotional attention onto for the rest of the year. All right. I'm wishing you well until next time. Namaste.